What's going on there, folks? Earthmaster here. It is November 21st, 2018, 11:03 a.m. West Coast time, Pacific time. And got a 5.7 earthquake that occurred here a short time ago up around the Alaska region. Actually pretty close to the city of Anchorage out there. Not a huge earthquake, moderate size earthquake striking out there. You can see the globe and the 5.7 flag up here. Now in the blue, I can show you guys a little bit more information on it. Definitely, no doubt, people felt it. I'm sure it's not that. Let's see here. Hold on a second here. Yeah, I'm sure most people actually felt it in the region up there, especially around a populated city as Anchorage, which I was up there just about this time last year. Anyway, you got Anchorage over here just to the northeast by about 30, 60, looks like about 90 miles or so in the region. The red circle indicating the area of the epicenter of the earthquake, which took place at about 145 kilometers below the surface, which is fairly deep for that region. Of course, this whole area up here is no stranger to large earthquakes. With it being a subduction zone out here. So keep an eye on it. I know quite a few people felt it. I was reading some reports. They felt it around the earthquake park area up there around the Anchorage area, which is kind of cool. My first time visiting up there, I was pretty impressed with the little trails that they had. But it was wintertime, and there was a couple large moose that I did not see until I was like almost right on top of them. So pretty scary up there. Well, I guess not scary. I guess as long as you leave them alone and continue on about your business. Quite a few people feeling it. I know this thing is transparent right now, but let's see here. Let me see if I can find the "Did you feel it" reports. I just want to throw the number out there and see if see what the number is. Go back here to 5.7. Either way, I was on earlier and we were talking about just a little lull in activity, pretty quiet, and then just all of a sudden we start getting this activity here, which is not major activity, but it is some moderate, like I said, some moderate activity around the region up there in Anchorage. Did you feel it responses? Real quick, let me check here. I don't want to go through all of them, but quite a few people felt it. Looks like around there's a couple names on there I don't even want to pronounce, but in the area up there, there's no doubt people felt it, folks. So we'll keep an eye on it. Like I say, most of the globe out there occurring, or most of the earthquake activity, I should say, occurring out there is pretty mellow. Latest earthquake looks like a 2.0 down here in Southern California. But you know, like I said, for the most part, let's bring this back to the 24-hour period, and you guys can see what I'm talking about. Just not a lot of activity along the Pacific plate. Pretty absent of activity out here in the Fiji Islands region. All up and down here along the western part, northwestern part of the Pacific plate, all quiet. Nothing. So interesting to say the least here. Did have a 4.2 up in France, which is pretty crazy. But for now, deeper activity occurring up near the Anchorage region, about 90 miles southwest of the Anchorage area, up there along that subduction area. So we'll keep an eye on it. I might pull up a couple, or at least one seismograph station around that region so we can keep a visual of the real live earthquake data that's coming in to the seismographs there, because it does take the USGS a little bit of time to issue out the notifications. But in the meantime, I'm going to fix this transparency issue that I'm having problems with there. Just it's hard to see there. Anyway, let's see here. You guys can probably hear my birds in the background. It's just not a good day for the birds to make a lot of noise in my ear. Although it's raining out here, and I'm kind of glad about the rain out here in California right now. Let's see here. I did want to zoom in and get a specific area Let's go back over here to terrain. Let's see here. What do we got there? Got a volcano nearby. Anybody know how to pronounce that name? You guys can see this right here. The I don't want to shred the name of that volcano, but it's just right to the northeast of the 5.7 that just occurred. Less than about 5-10 miles, I would say. But you know, I don't think it's volcanic related. But it is out there in the mountains where plate tectonics tend to create mountains, right? Because without plate tectonics and movements and shifting and shoving and subducting and all those terrifying names, we wouldn't have mountains. It'd just be a flat, well, unless you have a giant asteroid that would come down and create its own mountains from a crater. But this is all part of plate tectonics here, folks. I'm sure we learned all that in grade school, right? That's how this stuff forms. But anyway, for now, 5.7 occurring out there in the Alaska region. Stay safe out there. I will add a data station from the Alaska area here pretty soon. Peace out.